Hello, Paint Pals. It is Pun Monday, and we're going to work on Gentle Mint. I'm just taking a Martha Stewart pouncer to trace my circle here. I've got a shadow stone that's base coated with 2 coats of white chalk paint. This is completely and utterly dry. If it is wet, when I'm trying to paint on it, it's not going to work out well for me. So I'm just sketching in my top hat. This is an interest. This is an image that I found on Pinterest while I merged those 2 words. This was super cute. I thought, hey, we're doing Christmas in July. Let's do a Gentle Mint. I like his little personality and his top hat and his little... I just thought it was really cute. So I'm doing my little peppermint stripes here, and let's draw in the little bow tie before we keep striping this up here at the bottom. It's easier for me to do one step at a time in layers, and that worked out best for me. So I know that Andrea was asking about the shadow, and for the shadow, the best tool that I have is Inktense Lagoon. This looks like it's a purplish blue, and it is if you use a ton of it, but if you lightly use it, it comes out as a really cool shadow. Of course, I have Inktense pencils that are gray and black and XYZ, the ones that you would assume that you're using for a shadow, but I actually like Lagoon, and I'm getting ready to do that right now. I'm just going to touch this pencil gently. I don't want tons of color, just a little teeny bit. And on first glance, you're like, hey, that looks lavender, but it kind of dries as like a shadowy type of color, so I think that's pretty cool. Let's do his little candy cane. I guess this is kind of a mixed media since I'm using Inktense pencils, Posca pens, and other pens. And I have a Posca 3M right here. Just going to go in and fill in his little stripes. I'm staying away from his top hat and his little bow tie. And of course, since it's Christmas in July, we're going to do like some red and green. So I thought that would be cute. Of course, this is a pun and it's good for any time, but I thought, hey, let's do some refreshing cool down with some mint. Some gentle mint. I really hope that you guys get a kick out of Pun Monday like I do. I think this is totally a ball, and sometimes I get busy and don't make it, but I was determined to not do it. And bonus, I got another one done for next week too, so I'm already prepared. And I'm also going to use Lagoon as a shadow in that one as well. So I'm just doing some little teeny tiny stripes right here for the candy cane, and we'll give him a little bit of a green part of his hat to match his little bow tie because he's just dashing and dapper. So I have charcoal gray here that I'm going to hit his mustache with. Again, just super, super light. Don't need a whole lot. Of course, with Inktense pencils, and let's do the same thing for his hat, but let's go a little bit darker here. With Inktense pencils, you don't need tons and tons and tons of color. You don't have to smash the pencil into the rock. If you just lightly touch it, and let's touch his boots there too. If you just lightly touch it, you get so much color. Some of the off-brand, different name brand watercolor pencil types, you need a whole lot of color, but with the Inktense, this is extreme color and you only need a teeny tiny bit. So of course this looks cool, but it's going to look a whole lot cooler with an outline. Simple outline does so much. Let's make his little arm and connected to his little candy cane. I really had a fun time with this one. I thought it was super cute. Of course I like puns, and why not act silly and laugh and do crazy stuff, right? So let's do his little bow tie and make him dapper. Outline his mustache and everything else and all of his little candy stripes. If you have a challenge with outlining like I do, my best success is when I do a very long line and don't pull my pen up. Once I pull my pen up and go to put it down right next to it, it's hard to meet those lines. Another thing is if you're a little bit shaky like I am, it's totally understandable. It happens. Anchor the pinky of the hand that you write with down on top of the rock, but don't put it in wet paint, or use the other hand that you're working on or your table. I can't paint on a table. It makes me crazy. I have to hold my rock. I don't really know why that is, but there we go, our little gentle mint. So let's just do a little bit of lettering. Of course, this is a challenge because it's super duper small, so I'm going to grab a Thule Art fine liner. These are teeny tiny little pens, and it lets you get into teeny tiny little spaces. If you do not have these, I recommend them highly. You can get them on Amazon, super great price. They last a very long time and don't dry out like a lot of the other micro liner ones that I've tried in the past. So really great pens. So we're just going to write in gentle mint. And if you run out of room, you can write it up the side. That's totally fine too. There we go. Sorry, I was on a little tilt here because I'm super close to the camera. So there you go, gentle mint. Have fun. It's a pun. Thanks for watching. I hope you paint one. Bye-bye.